And as you can see, I almost done with editing the two buildings, but I just have just a little bit over here, as you can see over here, but this building is already done. So why I just you know, didn't pause till I'm gonna finish this building, just because I would like to show you a little tip. So when you're using the eraser tool or elastic, whatever you're gonna call it, and it's good to go to the brush, and if it's hardness 100%, it's going to be hard. Let me demonstrate you. And when you're gonna use it, you're gonna see that edges, which is not cool. So it's deleting the pixels pixel by pixel perfectly and grabbing them very hard, that hard effect. If you want to make it soft, let me go ahead and undo it. If you want to make it soft, you're gonna go and put this hardness all the way like to nothing, like to 1. And if you will zoom in, let me show it to you. It's gonna remove it perfectly. So basically just gonna it's gonna create the transition between the pixels, so it's going to be faster and better results, and basically your eye not gonna capture, you know, all those details. And we're gonna make it smaller. As you can see, now I can do it quicker. I don't have to worry about the those, you know, transitions, because it's creating automatically for me a soft transition between the building and skies. And yeah, and it's removing perfectly, and I'm almost done. So this is a little tip. You gotta make your brush hardness smoother, not so hard, and it's gonna go like butter on a bread. Alright, as you can see, it's perfect, and you can be very perfect, but I'm already at 100%, and I'm planning to zoom this image a little bit to bring better sharpness, to lower the megapixels in 2. Some like about 50% is going to be my 100. As you can see, perfect. And I fixed that thing, and I have a perfect thing. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to click select all, as again select all, and then I'm gonna go edit and copy merge. So it's gonna copy merge. It's when you copying everything what you see on the screen, on your document, on your canvas. And copy is only gonna copy the layer, individual layers. Okay, then I copy merged it, and then I'm gonna go edit, and I'm gonna click paste, and I'm gonna make sure that this layer is on top of everything, and I'm gonna disable everything else. Okay, and now I'm gonna double click on layer 1, and I'm gonna name it WIP sky, and then fixed. So I'm gonna know the sky are fixed over here. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna click file, save, and I'm gonna save the project. Sometimes if you're working on a lower spec computer, it's always good to save into multiple files, because sometimes it can freeze up during the saving and you're gonna lose all your progress. So keep that in mind. It's always good to save into 2 files, and save it like this. Save into one file, then save it into second file, then save it again into first file, save it into second file, and go in the strategy like this, and you're gonna be just fine. That you will never lose your progress, and save as much as you can, just in case, because when you're working with those resolutions, right now I'm working with 130 megapixels, it's kind of hard, as you can see. For the computer, for the Photoshop itself, it can crash. Okay, so we've fixed, I have some lens distortion over here, and I'm not gonna discuss how I'm gonna fix them right now. Maybe I'm just gonna show you real quick. Like, say I want to remove that dot over here, green dot, so I'm gonna go ahead and select a healing brush by clicking on this brush icon and holding it and selecting the healing brush, holding with my left mouse, and I'm gonna change the diameter like by so. I'm gonna click it somewhere over here. First I'm gonna hold the alt button on my keyboard. I'm not sure what kind of button on the Mac yet. I'm gonna hold it, it's gonna give me the target. I'm gonna click left button of my mouse, and then by holding the alt button, still holding it, I'm gonna click it on it, not still holding it. When the target, it means that I need to select what I would like to use as a brush. I'm gonna click it in here somewhere where it's clean, and then by releasing it, it's gonna give me that circle. I'm gonna click it on that dot, and it's gonna smooth it into my background. If I'm gonna click it a few more times, it's gonna give me the perfect, and go a little bit around it, it's gonna give me the perfect, as you can see, smooth transition, and it's gonna take that thing away from me, that green dot from the screen. So as again, I just gave you a little tip. I'm not gonna go in deep into that.